My shit crashed. Yo, what's up, chat? Sorry, my stream might crash when I first tried it. Sorry for the late start. I was kind of busy. What's up, Cranberry? What's up, Call the Wildlife? Or Will Love. What's up, bro? I got a bear here. Yeah. I just started. I'm a little bit late today. You're all good, bro. Hopefully you feel better, man. It's literally the easiest thing to do, and I wasn't gonna stream because I was watching the Liverpool game, and because of daylight savings or whatever, that shit happens an hour earlier. So it didn't end until like an hour after I was usually start my stream, and I didn't feel like streaming. But I'm like, I'll just do bears, bro. You don't actually you literally don't have to think to do bears. They might be easier to like autopilot than fallow. And it's like you shoot them with the right gun anyway. So you don't even have to, like, you don't have to, like, worry if they're rare, like I would if they're wolves. Yeah, true, bro. I got trolled by 0.1. No, never mind. I thought it was 7. I was doing Barasinga and Tiger earlier, but that's just actually fun. Now that I don't need any more Snow Leopard, like, super rares, I just moved to Barasinga with feeders and just put them, like, on the Tiger Lakes, and it's, like, so good. They feed at the same time as the tigers are drinking. So it's like, so then the tigers, they don't seem to scare them from the feeders that much for some reason. Like if I was a Barasinga, bro, I wouldn't go near the tiger, but these ones do. And I also don't have, weirdly enough, I don't have a bear super rare. Did you end up getting one either? I swear they're like the same rarity as like whitetail, for example, but like I just see like so many less of them. It's like it's kind of weird actually. Like just rares in general. I don't see them very often. It can't be like a diamond thing either, because most people HM their bears more than they do anything else. I'm on I'm on 2. The fuck? There's bears here. And he wasn't here. Imagine he's a great one. Oh my god, it actually is. I did not plan that, by the way. I hand on my heart. Where's my, I will literally swear over the cross right now. I did not plan that. I genuinely didn't plan that. You can't HM them too, it takes so long. Like I swear, hand in the air, I did not plan that. That's fucking insane. That's a great one track. I'm 99% sure. I'm not gonna like check the. I'm gonna come back to that. I'm not gonna check which fur it is. I'll see it in a second. But I genuinely swear I did not plan that. By the way, I didn't have one on the map and then start the stream because of that. Like I just must have respawned from the kills I did on stream 3 or 4 days ago when I was doing bears. It's, yeah, the kills are still pretty lucky. Most of my bears are around 100 to 200. What's up, Asher? But the lucky thing is that I was gonna like, imagine that's a great one. It actually was. That's the first time I've done that. Major, I did refund everybody's points. I even refunded Quark back like way more than I should have. I refunded all of his channel point redemptions, even though I did them. I've only got one cream. I'm gonna go grab a drink before I find out what the great one is. Well, there's no point in gambling now because we already know that I have a great one because I accidentally fucking picked up a track and I didn't even plan that. Like, I don't know how many of you guys are gonna believe me, but like I swear on everything that I didn't. I even pre-checked my fucking zones before I spawned. Like, went around and looked at all of them, and there was no fucking great one. That guy must have respawned from the 5 I killed on the first lake already, because he was not there before, unless I just didn't. He didn't show up. Because I always do that, because I don't like having great ones on the first fucking rotation, because it's so obvious. Like, it makes it really sus. Like everybody, I see so many like the big streamers especially, they always start their stream and there's a fucking great one first rotation when they're gonna get a great one. It's like that just seems a little weird to me. So I always try to check my zones beforehand, specifically for that doesn't happen, so that doesn't happen. This is only my like second time I've ever done that on stream out of probably like 150 great ones I've gotten on stream. Did I? I didn't even realize that because I was grinding tigers earlier and Barasinga with feeders, like I said. So I thought it would say like Barasinga or something, even though I'm on a different map. But I did close the game. That was like 5 hours ago. I saw 7. You're not supposed to be there. Is that the Great and Black Bear have multiple? Do they have multiple weight ranges? I swear they do, and that's the bigger one, right? So up to 901. Is it still show? No, so I picked up the elk tech. To 901. That's like the biggest one, right? The other one's like caps out pretty low. Like some of the Great One Black Bear are like surprisingly small. Like I have one that scores, well, it doesn't score minimum score. Minimum score is 24, I believe, and it scores like it's either 24 or 25, and it either scores 24.01 or 25.01. And it's like I swear it weighed the same as a max weight diamond. It's actually insane. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink. For sure. Fuck, did I just step on? That shit hurt. I'm not gonna guess. But hopefully it's, well, it doesn't matter which one it is. I have all of them. Hopefully it's not Glacier 2 though, because that one took me the longest to get. And if I get two within 3, like I have for other species, it's kind of annoying. But I'm gonna tie my hair, bro. This shit's actually fucking hard. Like favorite great one is the red fox. Specifically, my favorite fur is the licorice or the red fox. I think I have 13 foxes now, don't I? Or 14? For like the last few months. Not few months, like last few weeks, I meant to say. Asher. What's up, Zone? Nice. What's up, Cypher Games? I do not have a super rare bear hunter. I was actually talking about that with Cork. Like, I thought he got one, but he didn't either. He said I think he got more great ones than he does rares. Like, I'm not at that level yet. I mean, actually, I might be, you know. Especially after this guy. Yeah, that was a diamond. I do have all the rare bears, yes. Okay, guys, what do you think it is? Imagine it's not even a great one and I just misread the track. You know what? I do as well, Landboy. My rare luck is bad though, so I am not a very good example. You know, this is also in the very first zone. I got my very first ever great one bear. Like the exact same spot. So if it's a spirit, that would be kind of iconic. My first one is a spirit. If it's a chestnut, I'm ending stream. He ain't even there. He's not even there. What a dramatic reveal. Hold up. Motherfucker said nope and left. No. If it's a chestnut, the alt F4 is getting pressed. Oh my, how did you know, MLN? Did you see it? You are him, bro. How the fuck did you guess that? It's a 1 in 6, so it's not that bad, but like... That's only my second chestnut. Or, yeah, that's a chestnut for sure. Only my second cream. Wait, I think you guys both got... You guys both guessed cream. What the fuck? Can you guys guess that I'll get like a fucking super rare bear? Or like a fucking... whitetail... half drop tine, half crown rack? Oh, wait, I just scared him off. I'm actually dumb as fuck. What am I even doing? Hold up. I will give you the exact kill count for bear. After... I haven't been counting my kills this stream. It should be... I'm missing 4, 5, 6 now. So it should be 47, right? Well, technically the other ones would count for the next one, but I'm just gonna add them under this one. That is not the right document. That is the fucking kill counter. And I opened it twice in a row. I'm genius. The bear are gonna be a little bit scuffed for the total kill count because I didn't count my first one, so I have to estimate it. And my second one was actually my like second or third longest HM grind ever. I've just been saying the first one's 800 because it felt like it was about 800. See, I got like a lot of pretty decently long bear grinds, but it's also the one I get the most short ones on. By short, I mean like sub 100. I feel like half my grinds are either every grind's either like 500 plus or under 100. Yeah, my average bear is 299, the Hunter 22. Which is actually fairly long. That's counting this one as well. I think cream is my favorite too. Ah, fuck it, I'm just gonna close the game. It's not gonna fuck up my respawns that bad. I AFK'd for too long anyway. Well, I got half of them back. I got all of them but the two I didn't pick up. Okay, 26 for a spot, it sounds awfully crazy, but I wouldn't doubt it. They're like one of the better ones when it comes to that. But I've also only got one spotted too. Do I kill him now or do I wait and kill him? You don't have an SR Muley either? Mississippi is very good for bear. I don't think it's better. I think that's honestly kind of equal. Because you could, it's basically the same thing. You just get them to the same few lakes and then do that. It's a cream. Somehow like 2 people instantly guessed it. Oh yeah. You got a troll that shouldn't have trolled, we'll put it that way. You got like actually robbed. It's not a very big one though. He does have the big estimate. You missed that, but I guess I technically didn't spawn it. Why? I mean, I didn't spawn it on stream, but I didn't spawn it off stream. I don't even know how to say that. It had to have spawned from the first 5 I killed up here, like right away. Because it was not here before I started. If I ever have one on my map that I know about before I start stream, I kill it, unless I make it apparent that I have one already. Squid is a cheater. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'll say this now. If somebody's on Twitch, they can hear. I'll pause the music actually, so you can clip this and like send it to people that ask, because this question will probably be said 10,000 times. I really like Biffin, and I really don't like Squid, so it's kind of hard. It's kind of easy for me to be very biased. But I will say I don't think Squid is actually cheating. I think what he did was he probably went into a modded server to try to get like a few normal diamonds that aren't even rare, just to like fill out his lodge, and accidentally killed a few super rares that he didn't know about. That's all it is. I don't think he's actually cheating. Like I don't think he's going around spawning stuff in, farming modded servers off stream. Like I don't think he's doing that. I think he just did it like once and accidentally outed himself. The only other thing that's sus that Biffin didn't even say is like he's got more skill points than you're supposed to have, but if you care about people cheating for skill points, nobody fucking cares. You're actually a loser if you care about that. Like if somebody wants to hack and unlock every single skill point, which you can't by default, I'm not gonna. That shouldn't even be considered cheating, bro. Nobody cares. They don't do enough. Like I have the normal skill points you should have. I have 22, but like Squid has 23 somehow, which he said it was from a mission, which honestly, I don't know if it is or not. It could be. I feel like I would have it though. Like if he did cheat for skill points, nobody cares, bro. That doesn't even matter. But yeah, that's what I'll say. The Gemsbach is the only thing that's obviously cheated, but he can literally just delete that and that's it. Like he probably shot that. He honestly he could have not even been farming modded servers to get that. He could have genuinely found that and shot it on accident. Like that's a possibility. But yeah, that's like the only time I'm gonna really try to talk about that. But I don't think he's cheating. Threes, Ben. I would say go for fours, as like a lot of people are doing fours, but I've also seen people say that fours don't do anything. When I had fours, it was working fine. It just wasn't as good. It was like a 1 in 30 diamond rate, 1 in 25, somewhere around that, which is fine. That's probably more like 1 in 20, not 1 in 30, but which is like really good for most people. But for me, I don't really care. Yeah, there's like a whole video on him cheating. Well, cheating. I don't think he actually is. I think it's. Well, let me not say that yet, because the stuff that he was called out on is really easy to prove. Like you can prove that in a second. Like if he just has, like he said, he stacked a bunch of the pheasants, for example. He said he stacked them for a video. Like if he has the video, then there it is. That's all he has to do. No, I don't think he wants views and he's jealous. I think there were genuine good points, but I also think those points can be easily disproven by Squid very easily. And this is coming from somebody that doesn't like Squid. Also, people trying to cancel him for being racist. Fuck you, dude. Nobody cares. He said a word, if he even said it. It's like, grow the fuck up, man. He's a kid. Also, like I'm not the nicest person in the world, and I honestly, if you're gonna be an asshole to me, I'll be an asshole back regardless of how old you are. But like, he is also a kid, so that's why I don't say as much negative stuff about him as I did other people. Oh, really, Hunty? That's insane, bro. I don't have a single SR on Bear. I haven't even got a super troll on Bear either. He doesn't really leave for a while. My least favorite Call of the Wild YouTuber. I don't even know if I have one, honestly. Yeah, I don't know if I have a least favorite. They're just people that I don't really like. There's also people that, well, there's not very many people I like because I don't really. Most people I'm neutral on. On Discord, like your Discord. Uh-oh, you're caught, Cork. GG. Probably not today. No gators today. I mean, I could. A little bit gatored out. My most favorite, if I'm not gonna be biased and say one of my friends, would be Lady, just because like I really kind of only play the game because of her. Like she's the only content creator I watched for a while. And the most neutral is probably KC because like I didn't like him at first, but then he's actually a pretty cool guy. So I'd say those two are probably my top two. Not including like my friends, of course. Like if I'd be biased, I'd say like Kraken or Biffin or like anybody else that's in the chat. I have a backpack on. Fuck, he's like can see me. The wind is terrible, and I have a backpack. I'm just gonna shoot him with the regular gun. If he wants to cooperate, he's kind of just. I mean, it's my fault. I didn't notice the wind. Oh, excuse me. Like I didn't notice the wind, so he's gonna be alert because I have terrible wind and I've got a backpack with no cover, so he probably sees me too. What was that, Emmeline? I guess I don't really watch stuff like that, so I'm not sure. Yeah, but I've well, I don't. Most people have known that for a while, though, Landboy. Oh, did you send something else, Cork? No, I just didn't. Why'd I have a notification? Name is Cheerio. I gotta be careful with these bears, bro. You know, okay, no. Straight up, I'm making a backup because I shot a bear one time, and it was in one of my videos, so you guys can go see it. My bullet went straight through his lung and didn't hit lung, but somehow caught the liver. Like it went basically the bear was facing this way. I went straight through the lungs, but got the liver, but not the lungs. I'm not messing with that again, bro. In case I don't hit the liver this time, you know. I swear there was a glitch with them at one point. Yeah, you can back up your files on Call of the Wild on PC. You're supposed to be able to do it on console, but they don't let you. Well, they said they were gonna, and then they didn't, because they're dumb. That is not the right gun. Fuck, I forgot to turn the music off, bro. For some reason on Twitch you can't clip stuff with music on. It makes no sense. Like, just mute the VOD at that point. Does Jaxie even still play the game, bro? I know he used to be the community manager, but that was before my time. Okay, that guy's actually not very big. I thought he was a lot bigger than that. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty lucky this time. Like, this is one of the ones I'll actually say is luck. I don't think this one had anything to do with HM. If they're under 100 kills, they're usually just entirely RNG. And now, most importantly, we can get rid of the 6-7 as the Predator Great One kills. Which was secretly the whole reason why I was grinding bears. Just kidding. I don't know, Landboy. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know anything about making good content, bro. I kind of just posted videos of like my kills. And I had a video that like kind of blew up, and then it went from there. Like my content's not good. I don't know how it got popped, but the thing about Call of the Wild is usually anything with great ones tends to be good. Probably not only doing bears now. Um, yeah, actually I will. 122. My bad, bro. I had the Twitch chat like not popped up on my main monitor, so I was just looking at the YouTube chat. I'm gonna do a short stream, so I'm just gonna do one. Like, will I get one or more great ones? Or super rares, I guess. I don't think there's a pattern like that, Burb. I'm gonna be honest. I used to, but I don't think so anymore. I mean, if you want major, but that's up to you, bro. Cause like if you don't get the trophy yourself, it's kind of not yours. You know, you'd be better off getting them yourself. You know what I mean? They'd mean more. Yeah, I have quite a few ones. By quite a few, I mean like 5 or 6. They're pretty common, actually. You'll see them in your main zones fairly often, even with HM. They're not like level 1. I don't even think they're like level 1 foxes. Honestly, Cork, I would go if you're gonna go for those, I would go for all bear because bear are not bear doesn't really take anything, so you don't really get bored that fast. Like I could grind bear forever, I just don't like to. That's not okay, well I have seen people, Ben, that said that, but I don't think that was the thing that they were talking about. I think they were talking about the fact that they were also like close together. But then again, it's like you can easily prove that that's fine. Like if he just has a video of him killing them, or like even, I mean, it's Squid. He probably records this gameplay all the time. He definitely has a video of him stacking them. He might not have uploaded it, but he definitely has a video of it, and it could easily disprove that. Nice, Yark. Are those new for you, or did you already have those too? If you already have them, it's kind of unfortunate, but a great one. I think it's still a great one. Oh, nice. If they're new, that's huge. I mean, I'm not big fans of the furs, but it's not really important if you don't have them. If you don't have them, all of them are good. Oh, and if you like Vanguard, then yeah, hell yeah, bro. That's sick. Bears are threes. You can do fours, but I've also had people tell me that they did fours and they suck. When I was doing fours, it was fine. For you and everybody else, it might be a little different. Because the size of the fours is what matters, right? Like somebody could have all fours that are so big they might as well be fives, and somebody could have all fours that are so small they might as well be threes. So I would try fours. If it doesn't work, you might have to go a little bit smaller. Okay, averaging a diamond every 40 though is awful. Unless you were shooting like 20 bears. Because that also matters, right? I only shoot 12 bears, and that's more than most people do. Most people are on like 8. What's that, Deadeye? How many bears do you shoot, Cork? That guy's new. You shoot 8 and you get lots of jumpers? Something's gotta go on, man. Maybe try to add more, actually. If you have females, add more. Try to do 10. Because when... You could be shooting them so fast that the other ones before, like... You shoot all 8 before they have a chance to respawn. So when they respawn, they kind of just spit out everywhere. That's what I've noticed when jumpers... with jumpers. That's why they all... when they respawn a lot at the same time, that's when you tend to get jumpers. Because, with tigers, right? When I used to shoot 5 tigers, and they would all respawn at the exact same time, and they would jump like crazy. And they still do, even when I shoot 3, because they all respawn at the same time. But you could try adding more, actually. Because you play on PC, so you're going to be able to kill more than 8 per run pretty easily. Even on console you can, but like, if you get them stacked all in one area, it's pretty bad. What's up, Wonton? What happened, bro? Honestly, Yark, use whatever weapon you're comfortable with, bro. Especially on the Vanguard, since you really like it. You don't want to try to mess up your favorite one. Or your second favorite one. You got the whitetail? Don't tell me you got a drop tine crown rack 50/50. That's the one that I'm missing. Hopefully you got a typical, though. That should be funny as fuck. You got a normal big rack. I mean, a big rack with no HM is pretty good. My first one without HM. My first one in general was a big rack with no HM. Which is pretty rare, I'm pretty sure. Okay, another thing about that, where they're like casual hunting, especially with the I don't know about the other stuff, but with the ducks, if they're on multiplayer, it's a little different because you don't want to do this on multiplayer. But if you're on your multiplayer or your own map, I do this sometimes too. Uh, you can just shoot a million different birds at once, right? And then go claim them all at the same time. So he could have shot one of them 2 hours ago and just been AFK in the game shooting other ones, and then claimed them both at the same time because the time that they show up in the lodge is when you shoot them, not when you kill them or not when you mount them in the lodge. It's when you either tax them or save the harvest. That's the number it says. Like I have saved harvests from like months ago, right? And if I save that to the lodge, it'll be that date. It won't be the current date. So, like he could have done that with the birds. Like he could have claimed them all at once. Because I've done that with birds before. Like I have what is it? Eurasian teal and Eurasian widgeon from Reventuli that are shot like 5 minutes apart, and it's because I was just gunning down everything I see and claiming them all at the same time. Same with a few Canada geese. What's up, Wonton? It was a cream. I don't know why I forgot that already. And also, I'm gonna start the gamble. Forgot about that. My bad, Hunter. All right. This does not count the one I already got, by the way. Just to let you guys know, so you don't auto win by voting yes. Hold up, I probably shouldn't look at these for at least for a second in case one of them happens to be a great one or a super rare. While you guys are betting. Yeah, I've never had that happen, but I've seen a few people have that happen. Emmeline, that's insanely lucky. I would honestly love a bear super rare, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. As long as it's like not brown. If it's brown, I'd low-key be mad. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's kind of small for a big wreck. That's pretty nice. Astro, on what grind, bro? I don't think that's you don't have to do that on every grind, but doing it on like bears, for example, is smart because you don't want like low level or herd managed males on your main lakes, and you definitely don't want females, except for like this one because I don't actually grind this one, so sometimes I have well, not sometimes, I have 3 that are level 3 and a couple females. What's up, Isaac? I'm pretty good, bro. How about you? If somebody all in done over, bro, and nobody's gonna bet the under. Come on, surely I get unlucky, bro. Bears are notoriously not that good for me. At least with the super race. The great ones are pretty fine. They're about the average. That bear is huge. That better not be a chestnut. I don't know if y'all see, but that bear that's being crowded by the elks looks fucking massive compared to the other ones. I don't know if it's because the elks are pushing him or if that's a chestnut. It better not be a chestnut. Because the offer still stands. I'm ending stream if I get a chestnut. I definitely ain't betting the under now, bro. I swear that's I think he's normal. I think he's just getting bumped around by the elk. He's a level 6, bro. Well, that last shot hit. I hit him already, but he didn't take forever. Gotta go get him. But people are all in and under, bro, now. This could be a max win for them. Because I started late. I'm technically streaming for 1 less hour. So there's only like 2 hours left. But 2 hours, that's like over 100 bear kills. And it depends on how you're grinding, Joshua, but if you're not doing herd management or you're not doing like insane HM, you're still somewhat early on. Hopefully you get him soon though, and hopefully he's one of the ones you want. Yeah, but then again, he can disprove literally everything in that video except for the Gemsbach. Because you can't really disprove that. Also, like, we have any, like, modded server connoisseurs? We have people that go in modded servers and, like, troll. Or, like, I mean, even if you go in there to shoot the stuff, it doesn't bother me. But, like, do we have anybody that goes into them often? How often does that happen? Where you get something that scores above the max? I feel like that's ridiculously difficult. That sounds like something that you would do manually, no? Like, I've seen people that have, like, level 3 moose. I've never seen them. I have screenshots of them. Like, I found in Discord. But, like, level 3 moose with, like, the fucking great one for... Like, there's some crazy shit you can do. I wonder if that's, like, one of them. And he, like, accidentally did that. But, like, that's like this. That's the only thing that can't be disproven. I mean, he could disprove it. He could just straight up say it's a bug. Which, with how they call the wild communities, it's probably... People would believe that. So... Oh, really, Deadeye? Nice, bro. Hopefully you get some cool ones soon. If you haven't already. I mean, I know you're getting a few rares. Okay. That's good to know, because I've never had that. I can bend, but the coordinates are going to be, like, off by, like, a tiny thing. So I think the coordinates are where I'm putting my mouse cursor. Because I did that with Kraken, and I think it still took him 30 minutes to put the thing down. And then he teleported away from it, and it got knocked down by a beaver. It's actually unlucky. But yeah, I've never seen anything like that, Hunter. So I didn't know how, like, rare of an occurrence that is. Like, I know there were bugs in the past where, like, the whitetail and stuff would be... What? Level 5 it was, I think. And then, like, obviously the caribou would be, like, 10 fableds, even though they didn't have a 10 fabled. And, it's like, I've seen bugs like that happen, but I don't think they could score over the max then. Like, the stubble quail and the magpie geese were scoring over their max, but that's because they changed the scoring entirely. I don't know, because I didn't play much when those bugs were out. I don't think I played at all. That might have been before I even started. But yeah, like most of the stuff you could disprove pretty easily. Okay, here you go. I'll put that's where my character is. That's the center of the tent. And yeah, you just gotta like make sure it's this exact area, because if you go too close, you'll spook the close ones when they're walking up. Dude, the sun was reflecting off that guy, and I thought he was a rare. That would have been insane, bro. Um, all time probably like 6K. So I've got over 4K now that I've shot with the right gun and not messed up. Plus, I also reset my game at one time, and then I shoot a bunch with the wrong gun on purpose. But yeah, that bug I think was before I started playing. Okay, I mean you should probably just DM me on Discord if you want, because I don't know if the Steam messages pop up. I don't think they do. I reset my PC. That was like months ago though. Never mind, it doesn't even pop up on my screen, so I think you're good. Yeah, I saw you post something about that. You actually said it in my chat. Does it work better for streaming or what? You can shoot as many as you want in a lake. Just you want to make sure you're using these 4 lakes specifically. Some people use this one, but I wouldn't recommend it. Though these ones will go here fairly often, so you do need to set up on it. But if you have like females here and like how I have level 3s here, you can just ignore them. Just want to make sure you're not getting your main ones. Same up here, you get a lot of main ones here. This does not get bears at all. I have this tent here for my Puma grind, because it does get Pumas. You just might want to use these 4s, and you can shoot. I have 12 bears, right? Technically, I could probably get 12 at one lake. Like, I could get 0 here, 0 here, 0 here, and then all 12 spawn up here, and shooting them wouldn't do anything, like, all at once. You might get more jumpers, like 1, because you're shooting a bunch at one time, or they're all going to respawn at one time, but nah, shooting 5+ is fine. I've already shot 5+ multiple times this stream in one lake, I'm pretty sure. And that's not just the only places that get jumpers, by the way. You got to check other places. What's your upload speed? Is that your upload speed, Kraken? Because that's what matters. shit. I have multiple here. Okay. That's what mine was before. That's not that good, but it'll work. It's supposed to be 40 probably if you have the Ethernet cable. What bitrate do you use? Because that's important too. This might be why you've been lagging. Like what bitrate do you use for streaming? For videos, I don't think it matters, but for streaming, you want to make sure you're using a decent bitrate. 5K, okay, you should be fine. Because Twitch Max when you're not partnered is 6K, and I had to go when my internet started being shitty. I had to go from 6,000 to 5.5K, and it still lagged sometimes. Now I'm completely fine, right? I stream at 8K, just in case YouTube, because I think YouTube supports higher. But yeah, you want to make sure your bitrate is like comparable to your like minimum upload speed. So whatever the if you see your upload speed getting to 8 Mbps, you want to make sure your bitrate like is under 8,000 basically. I wouldn't do it at 8,000 because there's gonna be issues, but like the lowest it goes, just change it up a little bit. Like if the lowest you see it go is 7,000, put it at like 5,000, so on. I don't think I shot this guy. I don't know why I'm chasing after him, because I definitely didn't kill him. Come on, always lucky. Yeah, the bitrate is kind of... You want to try to get it as high... Like, I mean, I do the 6K on Twitch, and it don't even look that good, bro. Which is the highest you can do as a non-partner. I think he said he's streaming later tonight. Deadeye. But that guy's gonna win. 122. Whoever betted under, bro, is actually winning. I'm actually convinced. The daily G1 happened before I did the bet. What's up, Red Yoshi? I believe that's how I say your name. I'm not too sure. Make sure to correct me if that's wrong. But how you doing, bro? Probably for now, honestly, Cork. He's probably gonna do like Way the Hunter stuff when that game comes out. Cause he was doing that a little bit when it was in the demo. I think he's also just enjoying other games right now. I do, but the Discord isn't open to public. It's members only, or like Twitch subs only, or like if you redeem the channel point thing, which is kind of new. But yeah, I can't invite a bunch of people because somebody will join that doesn't like me and just sit there and be, well, you know, spy, I guess is the nice way to say it. Is it? Yeah, you missed it, Cork. And this one actually has people on both sides. Wait a minute, let's see who's doubting. Who's secretly doubting. Uncle Ben and Major are doubting we're gonna get a great one or a super rare? Okay, Wonton's on all in. All in on over. That'd be terrible if now is the time I get unlucky, huh? But you don't even need to get lucky. Because you already have the Discord server invite, so the points are just there for you. It probably does, Kraken, but bitrate definitely helps with the quality as well. Because the low bitrate, it'll look pixelated when the colors are nice. Maybe the colors will be really shitty looking. Wait, Deadeye, are you in my Discord? If you're in my Discord, that means you joined when it was public, and you're fine. I'm not gonna like kick you if you're in there. But now it's members only, and Twitch subs are, yeah, members, Twitch subs, and like if you redeem the thing. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back, Landboy. Really, the blind should be easy to place. I got that in like less than a second. Like, literally, the first place I put, like, looked at was completely fine. You can. I don't think you can use the whatchamacallits, the tripods. I think you have to use one of these here. Oh, okay. I remember you, bro. I think I used to have a tripod there. Um, Probably when I first started the bear grind, because I had it in a bad spot first. So, um, they would spook when I teleported. So the placement was a little bit easier down there. But you definitely want it where I have it because they don't spook. And unlike up here, like if you do the thing up here, you can shoot these, but then these guys will spook if you shoot more than one here. Whereas here, you can have 15 over here and shoot all 15 of them, and then these guys still won't spook. They're like perfectly and out of range. But yeah, it's pretty lucky that you got it that fast. I swear Kraken had trouble with that. Maybe it wasn't Kraken, maybe it was somebody else. But I had trouble with it, bro. It took me like 30 minutes to find the placement. He's like a fucking pixel perfect. And you have to have the tent rotated the right way, too. Which is like extra bad. I wish they would buff tree stands too, because like I wish I could use this tent to shoot this lake. It'd be so much easier, but you can't put the fucking blinds up there. And the tree stands are trees, they don't take tree stands. And the thing is, hunting pressure at that exact zone matters because I have like 50 fucking female pumas on this lake, and I don't want them to bounce to the lakes where I shoot the males at. Like, I genuinely think I have 10 female pumas at this lake. They all drink right here. And if they all bounce back to, like, the shooter lakes, that'd be terrible. Appreciate it, Cork. I should have a 9 here, too. I must not have reset my game. Probably gonna do that after I kill this guy. I don't remember killing him. Technically, you could still be right on spotted at 26. the next lake could have a spotted. I would be like actually too lucky to guess that. That is too specific. Like, bro, I'm glad my tent is under the map. I like, you know what's crazy? When the tents do this, when they go under the map, it's always when the tent is in such an easy spot, whereas if it just broke and went back into your inventory, you could replace it down right away with no problems. So it just takes longer. I guarantee you, if that was a tent that was in like a hard-ass spot to put down, it would fucking break. I don't know, but every time every time I do tar and I teleport to a tent that's in a bad spot, it instantly breaks. It never goes on the map. The easy to place ones do, but never those ones. I think I saw the most of fallow. I have 40 something fallow. I think it was 46. 47 if you count the one that I gave to Zoe. But I don't count that one. Second most is probably honestly moose at this point, but I think I have 36 moose. And I'm statistically doing better on the moose combos than I am the... Well, or I was the fallow ones at the time, because I'm only missing 3 of the moose combos. But one of them, to be fair, is the 50-50 oak, which is quite a bit more rare than most of the other ones. That one alone could take like 50 more. Hopefully it doesn't, but... I need Biffin's moose luck. I swear he's got like so many good combos compared to the amount of like moose he has total. He's missing, I'm pretty sure, I think he's actually missing all the ones that I think he has all the ones that I'm missing too. I know he has Spider Oak and the 50-50 Oak. I wonder if I'm getting jumpers already. Oh, you can go down, buddy. That one looked bigger. I have level 1 now, don't I? Is that here? Or a different... Oh, he might have jumped from hunting pressure. Well, I have done every moose of mine on Leighton, and I think personally, in my opinion, it's the best one. But I would also say Medved and Reventuli are also very good. It just depends. Like, Leighton is gonna have worse zones, but easier to HM, and like easier to deal with the bouncers and the solos because there's less of an area they can be. But Reventuli and Medved are gonna have a lot more like open zones and just a lot more moose in general. So, like, I think all 3 of those are good options. I recommend Leighton, but it, like I said, it depends on what you are doing. Like, if you're not doing herd management, then I would honestly recommend Reventuli or Medved, because the zones are going to be nicer for you. But for HM, I would definitely recommend Leighton, because they just don't drink on the whole map. So the area that they're going to be at is smaller, so your jumpers are going to be better. Or they're not going to be better, but they're going to be more manageable. Like, they're not going to jump from one side of the map to the other. I mean, they can, but not fully. Your solos are going to be better, because there's less area they can respawn at. And then there's just less moose in general, and less zones. So it's faster. But on the, and there's also no predators to scare them away. But then again, Medved and Reventuli are very open and very nice zones. Welcome back 1 ton. Yeah, I'm good, bro. Moose is one of the ones where it's kind of just up to you. Like, even I wouldn't recommend it because it's definitely worse than the other ones. But like, even what's the map I'm thinking of? Even Yukon, even Yukon and New England are like doable. They're just like not as good as the other ones. That's good for moose, but it's not like my best. Like 1 in 5, 1 in 6. Ah, yeah. That's not good, Ben. You want to get that in the spot. You know what? I don't want to say anything, but I don't think mine is ever broke from a fast travel. Was that the one, the last one? If I did, I did, Gorg. I mean, I could do that, Lane Boy, but like, there's not really a point. Because the great one will turn out the same. For example, if I get a bear on this map, it's no different than a bear on Mississippi. If I do it on like Layton, like obviously it's harder, but like it's not gonna be any different to me. I won't do a grind on New England though, because I like that map, and grinding for me usually ruins the map. The only reason why I did gators on Mississippi is because that's the animal for that map. Like when you think of that map, you think of those. I swear that guy's different. I swear that guy wasn't a 9 a second ago. There's one hiding in that bush. I did scan the other one both times like a dumbass. I definitely think I do. I just probably haven't used it. Nice, bro. Awesome. 10. I at least go claim that one without having to TP. See, like if that just breaks, that's like a 10-second time save. Maybe you have a, did you like do it in the past and you forgot about it, had you, or did you like, or is that like a whitetail grind? I know a lot of people grind whitetail on Layton, which is why a lot of people don't do moose on Layton. I've never done wolves with the feeder. The only animal I've done with the new feeder is 2 9s. Let's go. Only thing I did with the new feeders was the gators. Again, bro. Like, just break the tent at that point. Now I have to do this. Yeah, the foxes are gonna bounce a lot. I mean, the only thing I would think of doing with the feeders, I guess, is just use the like methods that people already do. I just got respawns already, by the way. Bear moment. Like just like basically just do the island method, but use the feeders instead. I'm not even gonna worry about him, bro. Like I feel like the feeders would be useful for like if you're doing the like I guess say the Scotland like method where you do the 5 lakes or whatever. Like, if you just do that and then you just put a feeder at every lake, so like they kind of draws the fox out. Yeah, I mean everything can jump off the island, even the pairs can. But like I feel like the solos jump off more. That's why I always recommend people to get pairs on the island and not solos, even if they have solo males. Like, the solo males for me would jump off every time. Maybe for other people it's different, but for me it was they would always bounce off. Whereas with 7 pairs I get 1 bouncer maybe every 50 male kills. With 5 I didn't get any and over at least 4,000 total kills. We're getting like a bunch of small ones, but then they're offsetting for 9s. Like whenever I get a 5 or a 6, I just end up getting a 9. Well, Scotland is... I haven't done one on Scotland, but I feel like Scotland would be easier to set up than Salisbury's. I feel like Salisbury's would be easier to herd manage. No, I don't make guides, but as for like the HM, like I used to stream on Twitch before I started YouTube, and I would do them on that, but on YouTube now, because like I actually have viewers on YouTube, so I have to fucking, you know, I don't want to like just ignore the chat the entire time. I should have read every message, so it takes a lot longer. That's why I don't do anything on stream. Whereas I used to on Twitch, but because the only people that would watch are my friends that don't even play the game. Welcome back, Kraken. Like I would make a gator guide, but like I low-key don't want to do that because I didn't even, it's not me that started it, so I don't want to like get people on that and then like EW do the thing with the tigers where like actually the gator rares are spawning way too much. We need to make them the same as, you know, like deer piebald, you know, or like make them respawn in 50 fucking minutes. Like I don't want to do that. I don't know. Maybe, actually, because I learned of it from Shotgun. But Shotgun always mentions him. So he might have started it, actually. But for me, it's, for me, I learned about it from Shotgun. Okay, so then, yeah, it was him that started it. So, like, if he wants to make a video on it, or he makes a video on it, then maybe I will, but... Like I said, I don't want to... If somebody starts doing something specifically, I don't want to, like, take their idea. And, like, make it into a video. And, like, potentially ruin something. I appreciate you, Mayor and Wonton, for the 3 streams. The 3 stream streaks. Kind of hard to say. Well, the thing about the feeders is I wasn't like big on it first because I'm like, well, wouldn't you just use them on the land? But it's like insane actually how fast they come to the feeders. It's like if you have like 10 gators on one lake, you can kill the 1 gator on the feeder and then just like change the time and then go back to the tent and you'll usually have the other one there. Like, I don't just use the feeders. My grinds are about half and half. Like, half of it's, like, not on the feeders. Like, I don't HM with the feeders at all, because that would take fucking forever having one per. I just go around and shoot everything. But as for, like, actually grinding, if I get a lake that has, like, all of my gators stacked up on them, I'll just change the time to daylight and shoot them off the bank so they can start to jump back to the other ones. What's up, Hunter? Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, a lot of people said I should do the crowd grind too, but I'm not, like, high on it. I don't really care about... I don't think the rares are as good as the gator rares, to be honest. I got a cream bear. Okay, I'm gonna reset actually, because those are new. They're not the ones that were on this area. I don't think you can see my mouse pointer, but if you can, like the ones that were over there, ran off. They're gonna still be nervous. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really need cash. I actually have like lost a lot of cash because I bought so many feeders, bro. Like the amount I think I bought every feeder multiple times, like all times. And like I bought a bunch of feeders the other day for Barasinga when I'm doing my tiger grind because like I don't need to do snow leopards anymore. So I've moved over to Barasinga. And the fucking box feeders are 12,000 or something stupid, bro. Like each. It's like I don't need money for anything else in the game, so it's fine. But like they gotta lower that, man, for new players, right? Like I feel like the feeders are most valuable for people that are brand new, and it's like they already spend money on the fucking DLC, and then they have to spend 12,000 in-game dollars for one feeder. Like hell nah, bro. They gotta fix that shit. They gotta make them like free or something. I mean, the best way to explain the wolf HM or any HM, just shoot them, like for wolf specifically, just shoot them down to fours. You can get away with fives, but your results won't be as good. And honestly, with your main zones, make sure you're like picking the zones that have less males. Yeah, think about these. Like, or not less males, sorry, less wolves in general. Make sure you get like the ones that are like between 5 and 7. No, I was gonna test it to see, but like I bought all the feeders. I mean, I can show that I have 8 of the new feeders, right? I think a few of them I didn't buy, but like I bought a bunch of the. Which one is it? I bought like a bunch of these. Like, I bought 8 of these. Bought 8 of these. Like I tried to see if they would work, but like I just couldn't find a place to place them down because of how fucking shitty Thunder Baton is with that. So yeah, I've yet to try them. Yeah, I feel like most people need to do fours for wolves. I think that should be the standard. Like fives definitely works, right? And it's better than not having any HM. But like I think if you're gonna do HM, there's no point in like half-assing the HM. You either should go to like the best you possibly can, or just don't do it at all. Um, I think that's just a wolf thing, Yoshi. Because like you kind of just gotta wait a little bit for them to show up, and the time changing doesn't seem to work for wolves. Like you kind of just gotta, if you do, you gotta like leave the game, and then go back to a different zone, like not the one you're trying to come in. Then change the time at that zone, then go back to the other one. That usually gets them to come in. But even that sometimes doesn't work. Wolves are just kind of like awkward like that. Like I have issues with them showing up too. Yeah, I could see that then, Landboy. Like, for example, like if I'm trying to get wolves, like to that zone that I was just at, I would do what I'm doing now, where I would come to this zone, and then I would leave the game, and then I would change the time at this zone, and then go back to that zone. That'll usually get them in. The fucking Pumas. What do you want to bet he's a 9 because of the Puma grind? Told you. He's guaranteed diamond, too. I don't even want to shoot him. Like, I have to keep them here now. I can't just shoot them and leave them. I have to just deal with them being dickheads. Fuck you, I'm shooting him. I'll go pick him up. I don't think any great one is common without HM. And I don't think any great one has a different spawn rate than the others. The only one that I would say is, like, harder. Well, red fox are statistically harder than everyone because you have to kill double for half the work, basically. Well, no. That's wrong. You have to kill double for the same number of work. Because, like, you have to kill the females, too. Bro, again, a light brown, man. It's been so long since I did the Puma grind, and I swear I was on a streak of 30-something light browns in a row. It was insane. I actually can only spawn light brown Pumas. Watch that guy respawns as the fucking super rare I've been trying to get. It's been 2 months and I'm still pissed off about the super troll mellow, by the way. Just saying. I would have been pissed me off even more if I was an albino. That's the one that I won. Cinnamon is rare for bears. It's their equivalent to like the piebald, but like I swear it's half the rate, bro. Because I have 2 rares in the last like 4,000. Well, it's probably like 4,200 kills now. No, it'd be like 41. The last guy was only 40. Yeah, I went like 3,000 without a single rare, and then I got 1, and then I got another one a little bit later, and then that's been like 700 kills since then. I got a Super Troll Mela Puma. You're fleeing. There has to be another one. Where's he at? No, a Mela. Oh, you got the Mela Brown Bro. Okay. How about to say I got a Mela. Yeah, there is Mela Brown Bears, but I don't have any, let alone a Super Troll. That's pretty rough. If you want, bro. I mean, you might as well just H. If you're gonna HM Iberian Wolf, you might as well just do it to Grey Wolf, so you get it the super rare, or you get the Great One chance as well. What's up, Christy? Level 4. Oh, you got the level 4 Cinnamon. Okay, I thought you meant you just got a level 4 Bear. I'm like, that's pretty nice. Well, it's actually not nice, because it's not nice in your main zones. And it's not really even that good in your exteriors. Do you mean like small level 1s for Mule Deer? I don't think that would matter. I think all the 1s for Mule Deer, like if you mean level 1s, they're all basically the same size. So it wouldn't really be that crazy different. And if you mean like you got a small 3 to spawn, I wouldn't leave 3s in general. I would go to 2s. And you definitely want to get small 2s, but if you can't get all small 2s, it's like, it's not the end of the world. Alright, Cork, have a good one, bro. Alright, Kraken. How we going, bro? Yeah, the beginning parts are rough for that reason. Like the very beginning is always the hardest part. But the thing that I was doing a lot of times is I would like HM them partially and then do a little bit of a grind, and then if I didn't like it, I would try to re-HM them. Because once you get them decently HM'd, like even if you HM them to a 1 in 30 diamond rate, that's you're gonna be able to stack way faster than if you don't have any HM at all. It's like it's always the very, very beginning that's the hardest part. It gets better over time. It's like the very, very beginning and the last few, but I would say the beginning is harder than the last few. Because when you first start, you're still worrying about like the respawns and stuff, like where they're respawning into. Eight black bear or 10 black bears, sorry, is still a lot. That's a fifth of your total male bear population. So that's like not too little less. Now 1 in 20 is good. It's like not extreme level, I wouldn't say, but it's definitely good. It's not like anything under 1 in 25 I think is good. But I wouldn't consider it extreme. I wouldn't really consider extreme and like till you like 1 in 10 or less. But definitely 1 in 20 is definitely good. Somebody tells you that's not good, then they don't really know what they're doing. It's definitely good. It's better than most people. It's probably better than 99% of people that do HM. I always tell people to aim for 1 in 25 or less as like a starting point, kinda. Yeah, you don't want any 5s or 6s. You honestly don't want 4s either, but like I know going to all 3s takes a while. At least on average. Oh, nice, bro. Which variant did you get? That's sick, bro. No, I didn't get a super troll. I was talking about something that happened a while ago. I got super trolled by a Puma like a few months ago, and I'm still kind of mad about it. Um, I have a OBS plugin. I don't know if well, I have an OBS multi-streaming plugin called it's like it's from Stream Elements, so I can stream on multiple platforms at once. And what I do is I just add a specific audio capture, something that only captures. So like you can do it on OBS where you have stuff that only captures stuff from a specific a specific program, right? So like for me, I have it to only capture Call of the Wild and Spotify, and then I just have the track that Twitch goes to. Like you can right click stuff and you can pick the audio tracks, and then I just disable the one for the Twitch alerts and the song on like the music on YouTube, so then it only plays on Twitch. You can also do it to where you don't have music in your VOD, which I think I'm gonna do. But I think I have to be logged in with Twitch on actually I don't even know if I'm gonna do that because it's kind of annoying because I have to be logged in on Twitch on OBS and then I have to restream to YouTube, which makes creating the titles and stuff kind of annoying. I had a great one bear, but that was like the first rotation in the stream. It's been so long since then. By so long, I mean not even an hour. Well, it's been an hour, but I did take like 20 minutes to kill that fucker. 24 is the max score for a diamond black bear, yes. It was the cream, which multiple people actually called. Pretty impressive. I think, Justin, I'm pretty sure there's a hunting rifle, right? It's a pretty popular hunting rifle. I don't think the 870 is a shotgun. I'm pretty sure that's a hunting rifle. But yeah, I've heard of it. If it's what I think it is. Yeah, I think it's 28 for the Great One Black Bear as a max. Because I have one that scored 27.99. It's like, of course. I have one that's 0.01 off, or sorry, yeah, 0.01 off max, and one that's 0.01 off minimum. I'm gonna be greedy and say a gator or a puma or a lion. Like I have them set up already, but I think for the game it should actually still be the lion, because we're lacking predator great ones, and Africa needs a new map. And what else do you think of when you think of Africa other than the lion? Of course, like there's definitely some other animals, but like the number one that you always think of is the lion. I think tank has the most. Maybe iBite does now. I'm not sure. Yeah, greater Kudu. Well, I mean, like, as a not a hunter, right? Like, as a hunter, maybe you think of something different. But if you don't hunt and you like ignore that stuff, the animal you always think of is like the lion or like the elephant, maybe. Even then, I feel like more people think the lion right away, like the average person. I mean, if wolf and fox and fucking wild boar can get a great one, the lion definitely can. What's up, Snowbell? I wasn't, but it was like I kind of had to start stream late because I was busy today, but and I wasn't gonna stream at all. But I'm like, I'll just do black bear because black bear is so easy. I don't even have to think. I can kind of just autopilot it, and I don't. Well, the other one I can do that on is fallow, but I don't have fallow set up. Yeah, definitely. Like, the thing is, I'd want an elk too, but the problem is there's the maps that they could put elk on are just not that good. And I'm kind of thinking of like they don't seem to add many great ones without adding a new map. The wolves are like the wolves are different, but I think the wolves were meant to be on ASCII when they dropped. There's just an issue with them. And I'm guessing they just made mule deer as a last second replacement. Because I mean, I certainly hope that they didn't plan mule deer ahead like they did the wolves. I think tank has 300 too. Maybe that's what he's talking about. And tank actually streams, so I would say it's him. Like if somebody doesn't stream, then it's like a little different. Like at least make content. If I would honestly probably say it should be the Rocky Mountain elk that would get it, but I feel like it would be the Roosevelt because it's on Layton. And they like adding maps. They like adding great ones that are like grindable on the base maps. They have, just making the old maps free. Because like nobody's actually. I'm sorry, but like there's no way anybody's actively going out to buy Rancho if they don't have it. Like they're oh wait, that's a great one. Oh my god, I didn't even see that. Spirit Bear great one. Holy shit. What the fuck? I didn't even see him. Holy shit. Okay, paid out. Fucking W voters. Wonton won again. He's undefeated in the voting. Holy shit. Dude, I thought it was a rock. I genuinely thought it was a rock. Fuck. That's insane. Dude, he was just sitting there. He's like, he didn't move. That's a nice ram, actually. Yo, I didn't even check my population. They reset the population of the rams and stuff, right? Like the Rocky Mountain bighorn. I wonder if I got anything. I swear you guessed 26, bro. Yo, oh my god. Thank you for the raid, Pooch. Appreciate that, bro. Oh my god. Hopefully you had a good stream, bro. Sorry, I just have to pay out the gamblers. How's everybody's day today? So you guys are enjoying your day. Pretty good, bro. Pretty good. I wasn't gonna stream today, but kind of glad I did. Wanting bear. We actually just spawned a great one. As a spirit bear. I didn't even see it actually. I thought it was a rock, bro. Yeah, like it was like not moving, and I thought it was a rock. Yo, thanks for the membership, Yoshi. Appreciate it, bro. No, I actually don't know. Did he spawn in as I shot the other one, or was he just there the whole time and I didn't see him? I can't be that bad at the game. Right? There's like no way I just didn't see him. Yeah, there he is. He was there? Okay. Take it with the muzzle loader. Which one? That's the important question. I'll actually do that. I'm definitely not doing a 200-meter Gandhi shot, though. I've only messed up one great one ever, and it was my fault. I didn't mess it up by, like, a bad shot. I just shot it with the wrong gun, because I'm dumb. Yoshi said muzzle loader first, though. He said the old one. I'll do that. I don't know about long shot, though. Let's use this one. Thank you guys for the follows on Twitch, by the way. Much appreciated. Okay, now here's why I messed up last time. There's actually multiple bullets. And I don't think I own the other ones. No, I do. It's these ones. Right? Yeah. I used to use the round balls, and I'm like, why is this gun so bad? Has no penetration, but it was my fault. What are the big sights? Is this the site you're talking about? Appreciate that. You know what's crazy? I got my cream was my second ever great one black bear, and I got it here. And the spirit was my first ever one, and I got it here. And then they reversed today. That's kind of cool. Or what do you mean? How did I shoot it with 300? Do I have to change that? Like, do I have to change the scope to that? Because if I do, I'm not doing that. Because then I'll forget to change it. I did that last time. And it was bad. Because once I forget to change it, I don't feel like changing it, and I'll stick with it. Iron sights, bro. What? Okay, they're not that bad. I can actually see. I didn't think I would be able to see them. You guys are about to make me mess up my second ever great one. Thank you for the follow, Fishy. Oh, the boar. Because I spawned 2 in one rotation, and I'm like, I literally had just shot the other one, so I'm like, oh, I'm still on the 308. No, I was not. I shot him, and I knew instantly. I'm like, why did he die instantly? Like, he just crumbled from, like, not a great shot. Thanks for the follow, Toasty. I've got a backpack on, bro. He's gonna bolt here soon. Yeah, that's on a YouTube VOD. I don't know from how long ago, though. Of me messing up the other one. This could be the first time I mess. I feel like it is, because I haven't shot the muzzleloader iron sights ever. I only have used the scope. And I've also never used these bullets. I didn't even know until Biffin said something about it. Because I'm like, because he teleported like onto the tent, onto his wolf and shot it with the muzzleloader. I'm like, and he was 0 to 109. I'm like, why are you 0 to 109? It zeroes to like 30. And it didn't. There's 2 different types of ammo, and they zero differently. You did, Wonton. You're like undefeated somehow. How many zones are you HMing at once, Justin? If you're only doing one zone at a time, it's really rough. Because I feel like the game, if you shoot like 10 deer, right? And there's a respawn is like a weight average between them. So like you could get like a few diamonds and then a few small ones to compensate. Whereas like if you just keep shooting one over and over and over, I feel like most of the time it's gonna keep coming back as the same level or similar level, I should say. I don't know, Wonton. I could keep doing bear. Unless there's something that anybody wants me to see do specifically. Right. I think he just spawned around and saw me. Yep. I wish he would have stood up. If he would have stood up, I could take that shot. But I... Can I do boar? I've heard boar is bad right now. I've heard the feeders don't work very well. And I just... That's very unlucky timing, Snowbell, because I literally just took my tents down that I had set up for Snow Leopard, the 2 that I moved. Because I don't need to do them anymore. And I moved over to doing feeder Barasinga. Because I gotta get something. Like, I want to get a big leucistic. Even if it's not a super rare, I want to get a big leucistic or a big piebald for my white tiger. I don't like the... I don't like the one that I have now. I have an albino. No, sorry, I have the mellow with him. It's a big mellow, but I don't like him. Okay. Now, this might be a little bit scammy, but I'm going to go past this rock, and I'm going to shoot him while prone. And if the bullet hits the ground, I'm not doing this crawl again, and I'm just going to scam it, and I'm going to shoot him with the right gun. Like the actual gun I would normally use. Yeah, Barrison got piebald. There's no way I botched that, right? He would not have died that fast with a spine shot. He was going down faster than a... whatchamacallit. He's going down faster than a long shot with the 308. Appreciate it. Wait, you guys didn't troll me, right? This gun didn't... Okay. He's a big one, too. Oh. Whoa, that was lucky. I held low because I was 101, not 109. That is not a kill with any other gun, by the way. That is muzzleloader tax because of how big the ammo is. If I shot that exact shot with a 300, he is not dying. I thought you guys trolled me for a second, and I didn't even check if it was ethical. I should have done that. All right. Yeah, it was very close. Apparently, I didn't need to hold under. I held under because he was far away. Okay, let me add the one kill to the great one. Not that one. I need the great one pred kills. That was the first time. I should have turned the music off because you can't clip on Twitch with music anymore, I think. Okay, if you would have said 470, I would have known. I would have known that that one isn't ethical. Okay, so if anybody has any great ones they want me to grind specifically, put the suggestions in the chat and I'll decide which one everyone has the most. I don't have fallow or red deer set up right now. I have everything else. I would prefer to do whitetail because there's stuff I'm still missing from whitetail. But I'll do whatever you guys want to see. Both chats as well. I'll take I'll take that into consideration. I'm live on YouTube as well. Ooh, oh, did not know I opened that up. Okay, you don't spam the same one a million times, my boy. And I can't keep count. Okay, I've seen 2, 3 for whitetail. Somebody said bear, mule deer. That's 4 for whitetail, 2 for tar. Okay. I'll wait a little bit. I don't know why I came into here because I can't put him in here. I don't have room. But I will put him somewhere. He's definitely bigger than the one that's on this wall, so I'll swap him out. Okay, I'm seeing mostly whitetail with a few on mule deer and tar. The thing is, though, Landboy, if I do a poll, I'd have to do a poll in both chats. So, it would be different. It would be scuffed. My camera's really dark because I have dark mode on and my notepad is like gray. I'm seeing a lot of whitetail. I feel like I kind of instigated that a little bit by saying that I actually want to do whitetail. But I mean, I'm down to do some whitetail. I can't lie. I'll do whitetail for a little bit, and while you guys are still deciding, some people might want. So I see a lot of mule deer and tar. I've seen 2 each actually, like 5 whitetail. For the muscle memory, I wanted to go do gators. I saw Mississippi and I was ready to click. I know they do one time. Your grind was rough, even a non-HM grind. How many did it take you? You were like very far in. Oh, it's the right loadout. No, definitely not. Okay, yeah, 5K is rough, even with no HM. Very rough. I mean, that's not almost 5K, but that's still pretty bad. I think most non-HM grinds are like 2 to 3K. The rough ones are bad. Like the rough non-HM grinds can be real bad. It's kind of just luck at that point. Did you post a video on your whitetail wonton after you finally got him? Or not? I'll probably be live for another 40 minutes to an hour, something like that. I did start an hour late because I had to watch the Liverpool game today, like every day, and because of daylight savings, it starts at 4 instead of 3. And by the time my stream usually would start, it was already an hour past when it ended. So I just saw that and thought it was a cinnamon bear, but I'm like so bear coded still. Yo, what's up, shotgun? Oh, nice wonton. Hopefully it turns out well, bro. It technically is a cinnamon bear, but it's not the same. Oh, this is a good start, actually. That's a big rack, and that's a diamond rack, too. Oh. I have to change the... How many into whitetail am I? I don't remember. Hopefully I've written it down. Or wrote it down, I should say. 4. Yeah. Okay. I guess we're 4 kills into this grind. That's a very random number. I must not have updated it last time, but I'll go off that. It's probably a lot more than 4, though. I'm not gonna do a bet for this one. I've already done one this stream. I don't want to, like, do another one. And also, by the time the bet is, like, closed, I feel like I would have done most of the stream. But every stream, I think I'm gonna do that from now on. I know you need to, but you're winning every bet, though, so of course you want the bet. You're a genius at predicting. Like, you were literally the only person that thought I would get more than 4 or more alligator bears in the 2 hours, and you won with, like, 30 minutes to spare. And since then, I haven't got another rare. Well, no, I did. I got one not on stream. It was a level 7 piebald. And then like, 200 kills. Like, I'm actually statistically doing unlucky. Shortest grind, Yoshi, is 2 kills. They spawn in the same rotation, but there was, like, I killed the great one, then another one, and then the other great one was there. And that was coincidentally the one time that I botched the great one, too. Because, yeah, he got shot straight in the chest with the 300. Which, I'm just saying, the 300 should be completely fine for a wild boar. Because you shoot to kill those things, you know? You don't shoot to ethically kill them. You shoot to get them gone. So I think the 300 is... It should be fair game. I'll be honest. It should be fair game. Okay, Wanted, you know how bad that would be on the Call of the Wild servers, bro? Could you imagine if they added a helicopter to this game? The servers in multiplayer don't run as is half the time. Imagine a freaking helicopter, bro. You would load up the game, instantly crash repeatedly. I mean, that's kind of what happens now, to be fair. But it would be much worse. No, I've got multiple in some rotation. I've got multiple in the same rotation on stream before. A few times. I think I did it for whitetail, and I did it for boar, and I did it for fox as well. Which probably has to be the only time that's been done. No, I think they got Turbo, bro. I think they got him, bro. They finally shut him down. They permanently banned his accounts. Nah, you know what happened? His parents definitely figured out, like, definitely saw the stuff he was saying in the online, and they grounded him. That's 100% what happened. I would bet money that's exactly the situation that happened. Because I haven't seen him for a few days either. And he's usually here right away and in Discord. Yeah, deserves slime out. For sure. Yeah, one time they could make a lot of money, bro, from the helicopters. That would be, like, the dumbest thing they could add. I didn't even check if Turbo's left my Discord. If he doesn't, he ain't getting back in because his gifted membership's probably over by now. And I ain't willingly inviting that guy dude to my server, bro. So my first rotation on whitetail is always so nice, bro. I get like not everything is a diamond, obviously, but like like half of the stuff are diamonds, and then after the first rotation, no more forever, and then everything is not respawning because of whitetail. I'm garbage, holy. Okay, I mean that deer ain't the smartest. I wouldn't say it's crazy on I'm blanking here. On moose, I think people can get better than me on moose pretty easily. And on whitetail, it's actually not the best. People definitely have better than me on whitetail. It's my first rotations always seem to have a lot of diamonds. It's probably because I spawned a great one like a few kills ago, and then my diamond rate will die. No, Turbo, Turbo doesn't even play this game, bro. Yoshi, he does not at all. Yes. Not to all small ones though. I gave up that, bro. I got my main zones to try. I tried to get my main zones to small ones so I could tell if a one spawns easier. But there is no way I'm doing that to everything, bro. There is too many. Like especially with like if I killed the twos, which was completely fine. There was only like 5 of them. But going to all small ones is just not gonna be fun because there's like I think 200 male whitetail in here. Like a perfect world, they would all look like that, but I've got a lot of like the fence rack kind of looking ones like that guy, especially outside of my main zones. I've got a bunch of mule deer combos, Major, that I'm missing. I'm not going for every mule deer combo. I'll say that right now. Not willingly, at least. Maybe I'll collect them over time, but willingly, no. There's no way. Going for all the whitetail racks is hard enough, bro. And going for all the fallow combos, which I did, and then the moose combos, which are in progress, but I'm still missing like the hardest one. Whitetail are easy to manage, but there's a bunch of them, so it's like also a little bit of an issue. I do not have a diamond counter. I was gonna add one, but I think it would take up too much space on the screen, especially now that I use face cam most of the streams. I'm not sure, Reyes. It definitely was at one point, but now I don't know. I could do mule deer. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I just literally just got a great one mule deer, and I didn't want to do them anymore. Not literally just got one. I mean, like, I got one last month. Yeah, it's been a month since I got my mule deer, I think. And, yeah. But they have the new rares, to be fair. So there's a chance to go for them. There would be at least something that I could get. That's kind of nice. That is a pretty wide basket rack. That could be 270 plus. I got no ammo. Nah, I mean, deer are the worst gray one, bro. They definitely are. I'm sorry, it's true. But some of them look good. I'll give them that. That's why I'm always going to say that I feel like mule deer were rushed. I feel like the great one for ASCII was supposed to be wolves. But because of that multiplayer issue or whatever that they had to try to fix with them, I feel like they just decided not to release them. Or they maybe had to fix something. Or they wanted to release the new rares first and do the rework. Well, the rework was with ASCII, actually. But the rares were not. When I first started streaming on YouTube was October. But I streamed on Twitch since I started playing the game. Well, since I started grinding the game. I was off by 10 entire points, bro. Never let me guess again. But yeah, I started streaming on YouTube on November. Well, no, not November, sorry. Maybe it was? I think it was October. But yeah, I've streamed on Twitch forever, basically. I have 12 bears on my 4 lakes. That's perfect for me. Because I can kill enough per rotation and they don't bounce as much. They do bounce, but not like every time. Like if you shoot more, if you try to shoot like 15, they're going to bounce so often. If you shoot too little, I think they will also bounce too, because Quark said he had that issue. And I'm assuming that's what's happening, because he's killing all 8 of them so fast that they don't have chances to respawn. And they just, like, all respawn at once, and then the game's like, hey, maybe we shouldn't put 8 on this one area, and let's fill up these other areas. I'm assuming that's how that works, because all my tigers, like I said, the thing that convinced me of that is my tigers, because the tigers always respawn all at the same time for me, because of how long their respawn timer is. And I get jumpers on tigers so much. Especially when I shot 5 tigers per rotation and not 3. Yeah, the Milky Way is and the Pedal Puff are my 2 favorite as well. One ton. I don't know if I'll ever grow the mule deer. Well, I don't know if the mule deer will ever grow on me, but some of them definitely aren't bad. They're not all bad. And it's, for me overall, I think they're the worst. Actually, I don't know. It's between them and the boar, to be honest. Yo, what's up, country boy? I don't know why I set the time back, not forward. I mean, it'll do the same thing, but... What's up, Brandy? It's got a nice estimate, but I don't even tax the max ones anymore, so... No point. Well, on Scotland, if you're talking about red deers, Jacob, I would personally go for all 4s with a good amount of 3s. But like, you're gonna have a lot of 3s by default, right? Like, that's usually how it works. Give him tabs out there. But yeah, I would go for all 4s, and then if it doesn't work, you can try to shoot down some of the bigger looking ones with the 3s if possible. Preferably 2s, but they're not that common for red deer. They're not like rare, but they're not like bare ones where you see them every few kills if you're not really HM'd. I do sometimes with viewers, but only if I'm on a multiplayer server. I don't like invite people to my maps because I'll probably just shoot all the stacked stuff, like the, well, not stacked, but like HM'd. And if I have anything stacked, it'll definitely get shot. But if you need a diamond really bad, I would recommend going to multiplayer and seeing if if you don't have the map. If you have the map, you should go on your own map, because you don't have to worry about people like kicking you and stuff. And I would go into Virunga Savannah, because a lot of the diamonds on that map are very easy. The wildebeest, the blue wildebeest, is the easiest diamond in the game. The level 5s cannot troll you, so if you see a level 5 blue wildebeest, it's always going to be a diamond. Unless you mess it up, obviously. Even the 4s, a lot of them make diamond. You'll probably get a diamond wildebeest every 50 kills without even doing any sort of herd management. And that seems like a little high. It might be less than that. And the female gemsbok are very common diamonds as well. Not quite as common as the wildebeest, but very common. The males, on the other hand, are one of the rarest diamonds in the game. So if you get one of those, it's pretty cool. But the females are pretty often making diamond. And same with the Cape Buffalo. They're not as common as the other two, but they're fairly common. And surprisingly, the lion is a very common diamond as well. Once you start killing a few lions from your lakes, you'll get a lot of big respawns, and you'll see a 9 pretty fast. They do troll a lot, but you'll definitely get a diamond pretty quickly. So if you need a diamond, I'd recommend doing that. So they're cool looking diamonds too. Like, I could just say like do like a red deer grind or whatever, or like a whitetail grind, and you can get your diamonds that way. But I think the gemsbok and the wildebeest and stuff are cooler looking diamonds. I don't know if you were here when I got the black bear, the spirit bear. But since then, nope. But I mean, unless you count like diamonds, but diamonds when you're HM'd, they're not really that rare. Actually, probably less rare than a gold. Well, that's good, country boy. Hopefully you get lucky and you get one, bro. Red deer was my first grind. And it did take me a while to get the diamonds as well. Hopefully, bro. Hopefully you find that great one in real life. That'd be kind of cool. Imagine. And my bad, I missed a message saying if I believe in the theory, the new theory with the great ones. If you're still in chat, which exact theory? Because there's a few of them floating around. I did major, but I new gamed when I changed like my PC. I just like transferred. I don't know. I don't think you can do this on console, but on PC, if you have like a flash drive like this, you can just like save your like lodge and stuff. And I was on a different account when I did that, like a different Steam account entirely. So when I new gamed was when I switched PCs and switched Steam accounts. I bought a bunch of cheap DLCs on one of those like G2A websites, and I didn't know if it was bannable, so I'm like, I'm not gonna do that on my main stream or my main Steam account. Dude, I thought it was a rock, Kraken. I'm not even joking. I thought it was a rock, bro. All right, Ben. Appreciate you stopping by, bro. Have a good night, man. I mean, 20 points off is a decent way off, but I'm assuming you got an 8 mythical, probably with the crab rack. Hopefully you end up getting that diamond red deer soon, and hopefully it's a big one too. Did you see the fucking shot I took on it? Sorry for swearing, by the way. I'm not family friendly to name people that are like from the raid. I don't know if Pooch is family friendly or not, but I do swear a lot. I try to like keep it down though if people raid me. Dude, I took a 100-meter iron sight muzzleloader shot and I nearly missed it entirely, but I got along. I held low because of the distance I was, and it somehow literally great. If I used any other gun that wasn't a muzzleloader, it wouldn't have hit him with the shot I took. But because the muzzleloader rounds are so big, it clipped along. If they're talking about the spawn droop thing, Yoshi, I don't think that's true. I feel like that would be too not good. And every single Great One grind I've done, I've moved zones too a few times as well, right? Like if I get a zone that spawns a bunch of ones, then I will move zones. Like I did that with Moose a few times. And even in the zones that I moved from and the zones I moved to, I've still got Great Ones. And there's no way every single grind I've done, I've gotten so lucky to where I get a Great One at every possible zone I'm set up on, including a few bouncer zones. And also, I feel like that would be impossible because, like, how would solos work? Because you can get Great Ones as solos. And if they were, like, tied to, like, a specific group, every time you kill the solo, it's a new thing entirely. Like, I think they're still bound to certain areas, so maybe that's what they're saying. But I still feel like I feel like that's too what's the word? Like too complex for Call of the Wild anyway. Though the weight stuff is very 100% accurate. The weight determines the racks that the animal gets, which is why it matters for HM more, I think. It also explains why the bear glitch, where you would get the late mission bear as a Great One very often. It would also explain why you would get the caribou saying 10 fabled, the very, very big ones, even though it wasn't even possible. It has, but people don't believe that. with the Glock specifically. The Glock's hipfire is pretty accurate though, right? I feel like, is that the thing in this game? Are certain guns more accurate on hipfire? I feel like it should be if it's not. And I tell you what, if I get a crown rack whitetail that's like a normal looking one, or a big rack whitetail that's a normal looking one, I'll do that. Yeah, I mean the weight thing you can't really not believe because it's definitely true. Like you can verify that based on just like the stuff you see, right? Yeah, but you actually have to get the moose to be able to do that, Kraken, and you don't hunt moose enough to get one. Oh wait, 470 isn't even ethical on the moose. Don't do that. Wait, yeah, the 470 is level 9 only, right? Oh, it is, okay. Because I didn't even... I thought I got trolled by my chat, like, because they wanted me to use the muzzleloader. I didn't even check if it was ethical. They could have given me a gun that wasn't ethical, and I would have shot it without checking. Because I've never used the ammo on the muzzleloader. I always use the round balls, because I didn't have the other ammo, so I'm like, oh, it's only one ammo. And I was always just using the round balls, and I was wondering why the penetration was so bad every time I used it. Okay, 30.6 on a moose isn't even that bad, bro. That's ethical. Uh-oh. Whitetail moment. Uh-oh. Whitetail moment. We're getting near the end anyway, so it's not that bad. I mean, it would just be the guns that I don't use very often. Like, nobody uses very often. Like, nobody's going around with the muzzleloader grinding great ones. Like, you know how long that would take, bro? You'd get one kill a zone if you're lucky. So it would take so long to reload. The most easy great one, in my opinion, is wild boar with the feeders. But without the feeders, I think it's fallow on TLROA still. I do think there's a good chance it's red deer on Scotland, though. But I have not done that grind, so I can't say for sure. 271 minimum, by the way. I'll shoot him with the right gun, because he's the only one here. What did you just say, Kraken? I don't even know what that is, bro. Now, wolves are easy, but I don't think it would ever be the easiest because they're very finicky at the start with how they bounce around. I think they're 4th easiest. They're the 3rd easiest drink zone grind, though. I would say that red deer, speaking out of, like, not for me because I've never done it, but I feel like Scotland red deer seems like it would be slightly easier than the wolves. And then the wolves, obviously. And then mule deer. But mule deer you could also put above wolves. I think if you're, like, an experienced player and you know a lot about the game, wolves might be the easiest. But I actually killed a red fox with a Glock already, by the way, Kraken. Just saying. I didn't hip fire it, but I did kill it. Yeah, that's what I've heard a lot of people say, Edgy, that you can't grind them because of the feeder bug or whatever. If you see the 4, no, actually no. I'm gonna say no. I was gonna say if you see the 4 rack that's possibly the troll, that's the troll rack, I would leave it because it'll weigh the same basically as the 5 troll rack. But I wouldn't recommend leaving the 5 troll racks either for mule deer. If I had to redo mine, I definitely wouldn't. I mean, in a perfect world, you would try to get all big racks, right? It was TLROA, but I think red deer on Scotland are better now because there's less of them and the zones are better. And because of them being less of them, you have less of the super zones where you see like 1,000 in one zone. And it also would mean there's less solos. And because there's a lot of like tricks on Scotland, like the fox. I think there's 2 different 5-link methods for fox on Scotland. One of them is, I think, no, they're both in the range of red deer. So like shooting solos for red deer on Scotland might be easy, because there's a few areas where they probably just stay. But like the zones are open, there's not many of them. It's red deer, so like the best map for whitetail, in my opinion, is Reventuli Coast. But you can also do it on basically any map. But I would say that the second best is Leighton. But this guy's trying so hard to be a small rat great one. You'll be there one day, bro. You're only about 200 points off. Well, actually, he won't be there one day because I shot him. But like I do my red deer on Aotearoa, but that's because I already had it set up before Scotland came out. Like if I was setting up fresh, it would be on Scotland. Yeah, that's what I think. There's the 5-link method on the top left, and then there's the right side is like a 4-link method. From what I've heard, I've not tried either, so I can't verify that they 100% work. But like I've seen so many people say that, I don't think think they're lying. Oh, you just did moose. Did you end up getting your great one? If so, which combo did you get? But after, which one do you want the most, man? It's up to you, bro. Whichever one you want the most is the one that I would do. Nice, Major. What did you get, bro? You got a Mela. Do you mean like the Ashen? Like the dark one? Because there's no Mela Great One Moose anymore. I mean, there could have been before they removed the common first. I don't know. We don't know. But there definitely isn't now. So I'm assuming you mean the Mela, like the dark looking one. Or if you got like maybe a super rare melanistic. I mean, that's better than a great one if you got one of those. Nice. Oh, great one is a great one, bro. It's awesome. But now I would just do whatever one you want. Like whatever one you want the most, I would go for that. Yo. And I missed. I am terrible. Oh, we'll get him next rotation. Nice, Graham. I've heard a lot of people doing that. You do the one that's on the bottom right, if I remember right. And there's no alligators down there, so it's like a really good grind. It's like not. It's probably just as good as Silver Ridge. It's just the rest of the map is. Well, now that there's feeders, you don't have to worry about the rest of the map. Because like if you want to HM them, you could just put the feeders down where the gators and stuff won't be. I do bear. Bear is pretty cool. There's a lot of guides for bear on YouTube too. Like good ones. Nice, Major. Glad you got one. Glad you got a new rack. There's a lake. There's 4 lakes on Scotland. Sorry, not Scotland. Excuse me. On Silver Ridge Peaks for bear that has been known for a while as a grinding strat, and it works for like everybody. That's another thing that puts off the group spawn thing, is because if the group spawn thing was a thing, would that mean there's somebody out there that literally cannot get a great one doing the 4-lake method? I don't like, even the people that take so long doing them, they'll get them after like 30,000 kills. But yeah, there's also one on Mississippi. But it is not as well known. There's not very many people doing that one. But it is a very good from what I've heard as well. I mean, it's probably the same as the Silver Ridge one. Because there's the same number of male bears on both maps, I'm pretty sure. There might be more females in Mississippi, but I'm not gonna go count my bears on Mississippi to find out. What's up, Andrew? Here's the last rotation as well, guys, by the way. Welcome back, so. Did not get him right. Okay, I feel like you gotta be doing something wrong, Justin. Like, they're all bouncing away. Because even with 1,000 kills without a diamond, without HM, I don't even think without HM that's possible. I think you would have got one by now. Unless you have, like, 5 great ones on your map, which I don't think is possible. I think you cap out at, like, 4. I don't think you can get more than 4, from what I've been told. Shoot him whichever gun you want, bro. So you don't mess him up. Whatever one you use the most, so you have the highest chance of getting him. Well, I mean, if you haven't got a diamond in that many kills, maybe go check all your zones, because you probably have got a diamond that just spawned in a different zone. I mean, you definitely got a diamond that spawned in a different zone, but you could have even got a great one that spawned in a different zone. Alright, this is the last rotation. But I can go and put my cream bear and the dupe spirit from the main lodge into the second lodge before I do that. That guy is wide for a small rack. That guy's probably a 261 something, which is just their max. Nice, Frozen. That's awesome, bro. How many wolves do you have now? How many different ones? Nice, Shelby. That's sick, bro. You got a lot of different ones, too. It's nice. Very, very nice. Okay, 5 wolves, no dupe is pretty common, I think. I think statistically that's how you should. Now you should start getting the dupes. The first 5 should usually be new, if you're, like, average lucky, I think. I mean, obviously you can get all 9 of them without dupes if you're lucky. Hopefully you do, bro. That'd be awesome. Yo, Zo, do you see that Burb got his 4th hollow yesterday? Insane. I've only got 1 in 20. I've been trying to get it for you. Guy's not even max, I don't think. I think they go to 261. I think Biffin's doing pretty good for wolf dupes. Well, he was until recently. I think he started getting a bunch of them. That's pretty unlucky, Wonton, I'm not gonna lie. Or pretty lucky, depending on how you look at it. He actually took the shot for him, bro. What a guy. Honestly, I think they're all the same, bro. I think certain accounts just get better, like RNG with certain first. Like, I know so many people that got, like, trillions of Mocha Fallow, whereas I got 4. No, sorry, 5, right? I got 5. Did I? I know, I think I only got each rack 1 time with Mocha. Yeah, 4 hollows is kind of crazy, including 3 in a row. Well, it's like 3 in a row, then you skipped 1, and then you got the 4. So you got like 4 out of 5 as hollows, right? Like me with the silver fallow. Yeah, no, I only got 4 mochas then in 46, 47 if you count the one that I gave away. Oh, do you have a mocha spoon that you botched? Don't say that, Wonton, because I said that. I said that for a while, and then the butterscotch incident. Yeah, but you might do that as well, bro. You'll never know. You pull out the wrong gun on accident. Yeah, but I didn't shoot him with the 300 on purpose, so it technically is a botch. We almost had 2 today. We've got it quite close a few times. Now, Wonton's on Twitch. I see 3 shooters, I think. 1, 2, and then 3. Including that guy on the left, which is a small rack diamond. Possible. I don't know if he's in a make diamond or not. Oh, said hi, Wonton. Yo, let's go, bro. Go, shotgun. How big is he, bro? A nice green sunfish. Piebald dirtiers are nice. Do you get the new variant or the old variant? Or both, possibly? No, I just refunded everything back. Because nobody bet on the under, so I'm not just gonna scam you because you're betting at all to win nothing. I mean, the rating doesn't really matter too much, bro. Unless they're like diamonds, of course, but it's the rare. You get the rares, that's sick, bro. I've got over 1 million on one of my Apex Friends streams, and that's without gambling. That's just straight up watch time. Yeah, I got over 1 million on one of my friends, and then I think 500K on another from just watching. No, I would just watch all of his streams. That or I'd be playing the game with him. So I just have him in the background. And he would stream like every day. Alright, shotgun. Alright, Kraken. Are you streaming on YouTube or Twitch? How big was the albino as well, shotgun? I haven't got a rare since the piebald that I got off stream like 200 kills ago. Level 6 silver. Wow. It could have been worse. All of my grinds are extremely herd managed, Gray, so it's like the gray ones just spawn more often. It's like all my great ones spawn on average on like 300 kills, 250 kills on some species. Obviously there'll be like a longer grind like in the between, but then there'll be shorter ones to offset it. Nice shotgun. How many what are you going to? Are you going to all 5s or all 4s? I mean, I'm not gonna say you can't do all 3s because you probably could do that, but I wouldn't go to all 3s. That'd take too long. Appreciate it, Wonton. Thank you, bro. Fives or below. Okay, that's basically what I did. But I did get majority 4s. Nice, Shelby. How big of a diamond bear did you get? Oh, on certain species you can get HM like me pretty quickly. On whitetail is one of the ones that took me quite a while. I'm not even gonna, I still think whitetail is the longest by far. But like on fallow, for example, you can get all like, well, not maybe not all, because like depending on luck. I mean, you could get all. I'd say like probably like 95% level 2s in like 2,000 kills. I consider extreme HM, Justin, on everything to be like 1 in 10 on a diamond hunter, and then like good HM is like between anything under 1 in 25 is good HM. But I don't really consider extreme until like you get to like 1 in 10. Oh, if you mean like that, on mule deer, yeah, all small level 2s is what I would consider extreme HM. I feel like on mule deer, they don't really respond too well to HM unless you do that. Like, I had a few, like, I still have a few big 2s, obviously, I'm not all on small 2s. And, you know, coincidentally, my mule deer grind is one of my worst. But, yeah, I definitely have good enough HM on mule deer with, like, mostly small 2s and, like, probably maybe half and half. I do have a good amount of 1s, though. But 1s on mule deer are basically just small 2s in terms of the weight. Yeah, I could see that wonton 1 and 8, but I'll say 1 and 10, and it's not number sounds better. All right, last zone. Well, I got bears earlier, but on whitetail, probably not, because this is my last zone, so we got 2 chances, maybe 3, depending on if we get a bouncer here or not. There can be 3 males here sometimes. See ya, wonton. I got 2 bears. I got the cream and the spirit. I've actually been on a good streak of, like, very short bear grinds, so I know I'm due one of those 2,000 once again. And no. Oh, great, 1 whitetail. And I don't think I'm going to be hunting anything off stream. I think I'm going to, like, do a stuff and then go to bed. Alright. Let's go to the lodge and put in the 2 bear. Well, one of the bears is not the one we got, because I swapped it out with the one on, one in the main lodge. Of course you would predict that one, so why wouldn't you? I mean, I've got 3 in a row. Surely the next one's different, right? I'm on 3 clusters in a row and, like, 5 clusters in the last 4, or 4 clusters in the last 5. Alright, I don't know where I'm gonna put the bears. I think I'm just gonna put them on the wall. In here, I think I have room left. I'll take out the, Yes, the twin soul is still there. Or, yeah, I still haven't made the multi-mount. But anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate you guys. I should be live tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, right? Yeah, I should be live tomorrow at the normal time. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Everybody have a good night.